Yo, yo, yo. Today we're going to be talking about paralanguage vocalics. We're going to focus first what is actually paralanguage vocalics. Secondly, how vocalics can be used in regard to vocal coding, profiling speech recognition. And lastly, we're going to focus on how it relates to culture and various culture dialects. So to begin, what is actually paralanguage vocalics? Well, according to the SAGE indexes, paralanguage vocalics encompasses verbal cues such as volume, rate, pitch, pausing, and silence to convey meaning and emotion. There are also two different types of paralanguage vocalics. So according to our textbook, Nonverbal Communication in Everyday Life by Martin S. Remlin, vocalics can also be split into two, which are voice qualities and vocalization.
Vocal qualities include all the features of speech that are not directly related to verbal message. This occurs from how we use our jaw, lips, tongue, teeth, and palate to form words.
With vocalizations, there are three different types. Vocal characteristics, such as laughing and crying. Vocal qualifiers, which is changes in volume and pitch that directly affect the content of what one says. And then lastly, there are vocal segregates, which are speech fillers, such as like, for example. Now we're going to quickly look at coding and profiling. According to S. Johar, paralanguage vocalics is an important social and cultural cue that is seen how people are treated in workspaces. And this is very specific to how in the interview process as well. For example, my white colleague might get a job quicker than me because of how they sound and how their voice are used. His voice might sound more educated compared to mine. And this is also very seen within the workforce as well, as bosses are allowed to have more authoritative, deeper pitch, louder volume compared to the workers who have to have softer voices, lower pitches to be able to understand what's happening. This is very seen in a lot of gender roles as well, as most boss worker situations. The male tends to be the boss and the female tends to be the employee. Lastly, we're going to look at dialects. So I had the opportunity to sit down and interview a person there to me, Miss Kiana John Baptiste, who just got her master's in communication management from Towson University in Maryland. And in our conversations, we spoke about our different dialects, as she's from St. Croix and I'm from St. Martin, and basically how vocalics play a very important part in our various cultures and how we say things. So when discussing her dialect and the way she speaks, she admits that as a Crucian, someone from St. Croix, her voice and her tone is very sing-songy, and the deeper she goes in her dialect, the more songy her voice starts. And that also brings us to us comparing our different dialects. So as St. Croix and St. Martin are neighbors in the Caribbean region, our dialects have differences and also similarities. And that's when it came to our dialect and the way we connotate all you, and even to the way how we say basic English words.
How are you doing? How are you doing?
Bye. So yeah, we went by the store. Bye. Yeah, we went by the store. In conclusion, vocalics are nice, vocalics are sweet. It teaches us a lot about different persons, and it helps us decipher what we really want to do with them, despite our internal biases. Vocalics also differs from culture, and it teaches a lot about those different cultures as well. This is why I chose this topic. Vocalics is such a part of our integral life and so important in nonverbal communication.